and welcome back to CS Mentor. In this video, I'm going to be going through the new announcement that ICSI has made regarding the results. So good news is that the results are finally going to be out. Okay, and when is it going to be out? It's going to be out on 13th October 2021. Now this is great news for the rest of us because as far as all of you all know, exams happen in June and it happens in December. But because of the COVID pandemic, what has happened is that the exams have constantly been postponed and the exams are not happening on the respective dates that it normally does. So this time there was a lot of confusion regarding when the results would be announced and when enrollment for the next set of exams can happen, a whole bunch of things like that. As far as the announcement itself goes, they are basically saying that the CS professional program, that is the old and new syllabus, the executive program old and new syllabus, and the foundation program examinations will be declared on Wednesday, that is 13th of October. Now they have given timings over here. The timings are for the professional program, it will be announced at 11 a.m. For the executive at 2 p.m. and for the foundation program it's at 4 p.m. Okay. Now as for the result itself, the result can be found on any website, more specifically ICSI.edu. Okay. Now your results itself will be your result cum mark statement. Okay. So what do you mean by this? It's simply that your results will be either of the two. It'll be pass or fail. Whereas your mark statement will specifically say whether how many marks you got, whether you got 200 out of 400 or, the mark breakups between all of your subjects. Okay. So this is why they call it the formal e-result cum mark statement. Many websites that students go through will only show the result part of it. It won't show them the mark statement. Whereas ICSI will immediately declare both the result as well as the marks breakup. Okay. So there has been a little bit of a difference between the executive and the professional statements. The executive, the foundation, and the professional ones. So the formal results for the executive program and the foundation program examinations will be uploaded on the website of ICSI.edu immediately after the declaration of the results for downloading by candidates for their reference. Okay. Now this means that at 2 p.m. and at 4 p.m. you all will immediately be able to log into the ICSI website and download your mark sheet. Whereas there is a slightly different procedure for the professional program. For the professional program, a physical copy of the result cum mark statement will be dispatched to the candidates to their registered address. Okay. Now, if the marks are not received by the candidates within 30 days of declaration of the results, they can contact the institute and make sure that they get the same. Now, here comes the interesting part. The day that is October 13th, the day that the results are announced, is actually a really good day because after that, the very next day, the next batch of students can start applying for the December exam. So that is, the next exam will be held from 21st December 2021 to 30th December 2021. Okay, for which the online exam enrollment form together with the requisite examination fee can be submitted from 14th October onwards. What does this mean? Is that many of y'all will remember, especially if y'all are already signed up for the CS course, that y'all paid a registration amount. Now this registration amount, especially for let's say the executive program, would have come up to roughly around 10,000 rupees. Now this would have registered you with the CS executive program and you all would have received your textbooks and the like. Now this examination fee that they're talking about is a fee of around 1,200 rupees, which has to be paid at the time of enrolling for the exam, at the time of filling this enrollment form. So earlier what ICSI had said was this enrollment will only start once the declaration of results has been made. Now this is actually a more common sense rule because many students were expecting for the enrollment to take place way prior to that. Now anyways, that has been clarified by ICSI, and maybe in my next video I will guide students on how to go about enrolling for the examination itself. Alright, thank you guys. Do stay tuned in for the remaining videos. Do stay tuned in for all of my videos on jurisprudence interpretation and general laws.